This is the automated stair sucker, group 4 for senior design. This is an informal video explaining our robot. Our robot is a automated stair cleaner. The intention of it is to autonomously clean your staircase without any assistance, just set up at the beginning. The mechanics behind it are a simple elevating system using these dowel rods and the chain drive between the two dowel rods. You can see the dowel rods here and one on the other side. This will elevate the center platform, which you can see right here with all the electronics and where the wheels are. There is an outer platform. It is the silver T-slot frame you see right here. Ideally, what will happen is the inner platform, using the dowel rods, will elevate to the next stair and then extend itself with this extension rail right here. It will place itself on the next stair, and then using it as a counterweight, the inner platform, will raise the outer platform and then scoot the outer platform onto itself, effectively climbing the stair. On top you can see there is a wooden box here, and if we open it we can see that there is a collection chamber for our vacuum, and our vacuum, as you can see, travels down here to a suction right there. The electricals components consist of 4 motor drivers right here and here, and a Dragonfly bot board, which is all connected to a 12-volt battery with 7 amp hours and a 8 triple or AA batteries and 2 9-cell batteries, or 9-volt batteries. There's a kill switch right here to turn off the robot in emergency, and this all together will operate the robot. Below us we have 2 scroll wheels and 2 omni wheels for driving. Above we have the motor for the vacuum, and we have a Bueller motor to drive the chain mechanism which drives the threaded dowel rods. We found it best to code our robot in C. We used Code Warrior, and as you can see, the code wasn't very extensive. It was actually fairly simple to code this. It was in about 300 lines. In order to navigate the stairs, the robot required 5 sensors, 5 IR sensors, 2 on the bottom for the PID to track its position along the stair, this sensor to determine the height of the robot at any given time, and then here on the left and on the right there are sensors to detect the side of the stair. Now, due to the fact this is a prototype model, we had to custom build stairs, but ideally it could navigate any staircase, even say a staircase in a grand hall that has a curve. It would be possible to do this using a more sophisticated PID controller. As a prototype, this robot was very successful. It performed all the tasks expected of it, but there were a few shortcomings. The Bueller motor was inefficient, although strong. It rotated at only 20 RPM, and the gear ratio was 1:1 due to size constraints. The threaded rods have 20 threads per inch, and with this mix, the robot only elevated at 1 inch per minute. This was very inefficient, and if we had more time and more money, we would have changed out that motor. The other problem, due to money and time, were the 2 worm wheels right here. Had we had enough time, we would have put 4 on there so it could effectively navigate all sorts of staircases, and we would have left off our little scroll wheels right here. The other problem is we would have changed out the T-slot frame. This aluminum, although very strong and rigid, is far too heavy for what we need. It gave us several problems with CG, and there was a tipping issue we had to account for in the end product. From a sales point of view, we believe this robot would also be very successful. Although you could use this in home use, a smaller version, and clean a few stairs in your house, 10 or 20, we believe that the commercial and industrial use of this would be far more applicable. Let's say you have a 10 or 100 story building with a stairway you need to clean. You wouldn't require any workers or any kind of hazard paid for those workers if they fell down the stairs. You could just place one of these things at the bottom of your 100-story building and let it go and come back in the morning with a clean set of stairs.